Hello, everyone. This is Youngling Jr. So we have two Black Democrat representatives named Justin Jones and Justin Pearson. They were later forced to leave the organization. They were due to an expulsion vote because of them advocating and participating in an anti-gun protest that was going on in the state capital of Tennessee, Nashville. And this is after the 28-year-old transgender that decided to kill 6 people, including 3 children, right? 3 adults, and it was completely unfortunate. I went on TikTok and I actually heard this most galvanizing speech from Justin Jones. Actually, I'm sorry, Justin Pearson. And Justin Pearson, man, he just went on. He had a little bit of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King inside him, and he just basically did was his whole final remarks and just giving the people in the District of 52, just stating that, hey, this is not it. I know, my career is probably just gone on paper, but for the most part, my heart is always still being here representing the people. I'm going to advocate good gun reform for the people, not only in just Tennessee, but in America in general, because they want to offer these solutions here that's going on with these mass shootings. These mass shootings is ridiculous. I mean, we should not be living in a nation where children are apprehensive in going to an educational institution to better themselves, right? Because they may be like, oh, fear of, oh, someone's going to go ahead and shoot them. And the thing is this too, I mean, we have all this stuff. We live in a country that, okay, people want to uphill the Second Amendment. People love their rifles, people love their guns, but he won't believe in abandoning assault rifles. Why would you need an assault rifle? According to his ideology, he believed that why would you have an assault rifle? Assault rifle is only used to kill as many people as you want. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, this our lives and our children's are at stake. He started talking about the ills of the Black community, like how he just started bringing things up, like, hey, we're gonna continuously to be resilient. We're gonna continuously to do what we need to do to lift our people. I mean, you look at President Ronald Wilson Reagan, right, at the time, during the crack epidemic, okay, and the Black community put cracking into our communities and locked us up, because we're trying to make a profit out of it. And that was just a way to dismantle the Black culture, the Black family. And with Justin Pearson, I was just really moved by it. You can really look this speech up on TikTok, because I'm just thinking like, man, I mean, these are two Black Democratic lawmakers, man, and legislative makers. They want to, it's not because they know the liberal or anything, but at the end of the day, this is our children's future. I mean, we sick of this. You look at the Uvalde shootings, I mean, many other shootings that happen. It's just, I don't know, man, church shootings. Like, why are we leading this? I mean, even in the month of March, I stated this before, I think it was like over 38 shootings. And last year, it was like over 680 something shootings, mass shootings in general. Like, we leading so much into this, and it's ridiculous. Innocent people are getting killed, and that's what really bothers me. At least we have like a politician that really cares about the people and just want to continue to move for the people. I mean, people's in the comment sections like, hey, president, he's running for president. Now the thing is too, I'm gonna go with, you had Gloria Johnson. Gloria Johnson was she was a lawmaker as well, and she actually survived by 1 vote, due to, from her colleagues. And Justin Pearson and Justin Jones, they were standing up for the constituents. He stated that too as well. But what brother Malcolm X said, you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. He was going to stand for this. He's going to stand for the people and speak right for the people. It's not time for us just to sit back and not do anything. So. But Gloria Johnson, she believed, the reason why she continuously to have her job is because she's a 60-year-old white woman. Now we have the Tennessee State House of Representative, or Tennessee Speaker of the House, named Cameron Sexton. Now Cameron Sexton, he believed, like, he advocated for Gloria Johnson. He was like, okay, well, Gloria Johnson wasn't the one, or according to the attorney, she was there, she was present, but she wasn't the one holding the megaphone. She wasn't the one chanting. She wasn't the one screaming. Okay, she wasn't the one just moving the crowd. She was just there, but she separated herself. And he believed that, what Justin Jones and Justin Pearson did, that, oh, well, this was completely unprofessional. Why would you go ahead and insinuate this type of behavior here? And so that's when they came up with this procedure here and started to do the expulsion vote from their colleagues. And unfortunately, they're gone. But she believed with Gloria Johnson to counteract that, she believed like the reason why she has her job is because she's white, and also too that this is completely racist at the end of the day, man. It's just another form of white supremacy. And we just looking at this, man, you know, it's just like we want changes. We really do. I understand like the Republicans, they love their guns, you know, because it's the upright, the Second Amendment. We gotta have the right to bear arms, protect ourselves. I mean, hell, I even made a video about Ron DeSantis. He said, you know, you can carry the gun without a permit or any type of form of training. He's the 26th state to do this type of stuff. And even the state of Texas is so easily accessed to have guns. Is it going to stop criminals? Probably not. Even if you have like strict gun laws, I mean, it's to the point now, like, are we just going to have patrols, more security around every single school in America? Who knows? Who knows? Who really knows? But at least it just shows that with these two like Democrat lawmakers, that they care about this, man. They really care. They really want to change. These young black men, they really want to change, and it's just gonna take a lot of us. You know, we fighting evil at the end of the day, man. You know, I was thinking about like, hey, if I have children, should I homeschool them? It's crazy. I'm pretty sure they're gonna get, you know, especially all this is gonna in proportion here all over the social media. They're gonna get another job. Very highly trained, capable young men. But I just want to continuously give my 2 cents on here. You even have a lawmaker, Faison. He was actually criticizing Justin Jones, and Justin Jones was talking about this too. One of his channel, I think he was on CNN. He saying he didn't really get that much sleep, but at the same time too, he want to sit up here and say, "Hey, you're going to get mad at me for exercising my First Amendment right? Okay, right to freedom of speech and arms. I mean, you have to go ahead and march. Sometimes you have to go ahead and just." You know, be for the people. That's what you are. That's what you're elected to be. And just eliminate this at the end of the day. If it's an issue that's going on, especially in your city, in your district, you got to represent those people. You have to find so many ways you can to write legislation to protect your people or make your residents lives a little bit better while you're in office. That's what they pay you for, tax money. And he took his job very seriously, and what you're supposed to do. Not too many politicians do that. They just use the money, make these BS laws or whatever, and just go on vacation and barely work. But no, that's not the case here. And so with this, and God is with them. I know, Lord, praying for the children as well, because I've been thinking about this too. Like the kids that was just slain from this. She shot 152 times at the school, at the Covenant School. Justin Pearson talks about that. There's no reason why, you know, she should have that gun. Why? You know, our children's lives can't even go ahead and just be somebody because of someone's ignorance at the end of the day. You know, we can't just sit back and just let anything happen to our children, to our future, our youth. So I was really moved by that. I really was. I talked about the resiliency of Martin Luther King when he helped started the South Christian Leadership Conference. You even had it was stuff going on too. The civil rights movement. We have Bull Connor, who was super racist, and he wanted to go ahead and just kill as many people or stop the civil rights movement. You know, especially during the Jim Crow days. Excuse me. And we had like it took a lot of people. I mean, people was actually going to jail. They was incarcerated for this. You know, it's in order to counteract this and get him out of office as a public commissioner during that time in the 1960s. I mean, it was the point that Martin Luther King worked with a reverend at the time there, the Southern Baptist Church, to go ahead and form the Alabama Human Rights Movement. So I mean, it's collectively, he was like, hey, we can't lose hope as a people. We all want solutions. You're just gonna lock me up and just throw away, and because I'm telling the truth here? No. So that shouldn't be the case here. So I just want to say I'm standing by with Justin Jones, and I'm standing by with Justin Pearson as well, and it will be changes there. I think it should be changes. And those children, what goes through somebody's mind to be in a demonic state to say, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and just kill as many people as I want because I'm going through something or I'm upset. It's just it's not normal, and something has to give. It does, because if not, we're gonna continuously fighting, bickering, and talking about the same stuff over and over again. Should we ban assault rifles? Some people are just saying that all assault rifles, or should just only just federal personnel should able to have assault rifles? You know, what would that be? Include military, former military, police officers. It shouldn't be available to citizens, but you got citizens be like who already owns ARs and things of that nature. They look like, I don't want to give my guns away, and that's going to be a big confusion. But at the same time, our future is at stake at this moment. You know, a lot our kids' lives are at stake. I mean, these mass shootings are getting out of hand, and something needs to be done. So I just pray that, you know, if he runs for the Senate of Tennessee, or anything of that nature, or try to run for the White House, he has my vote. He really does. So I'm gonna give, until I get a little bit more information and research here. I just want to give my thoughts on this though. Even then, I was gonna get into phase on. Justin Jones stated that, hey, you know, this is kind of crazy because this is the same man who actually pulled a referee's pants down because he was angry at a basketball game, and he still has his job as a Republican seat. You know, so these Republican lawmakers, man, and you know, they just some of them did some greedy and shady stuff, and they still got their job. So of course, you know, I believe because you know, they were black, they were the reason why they lost their jobs. But I don't know. You guys tell me what you guys think, man. You guys think, you know, what should be a solution here? Because I mean, so many children, people just dying all the time. I mean, homicides, kids are just dying due to gun violence. I mean, usually like cancer, heart disease are the like number one killers. Overdose, but I mean, amongst children, it's homicides. It really is homicides. And that's really like up there, you know, as far as deaths. But my prayers is for the people at the Covenant School and Uvalde, and any shooting in history that happened here, especially in America, man, in the past. We got to do better. We have to do better, and I just pray like whoever becomes the president next address this in a more creative way and better, efficient way. Maybe have more patrols in schools. Metal detectors, I know they starting to happen them now, but when I was in school, we didn't really too much had to deal with that. We didn't have to deal with, the most that happened was someone got jumped or it was a fight. Other than that, it was, we didn't have to worry about nobody picking up a gun and just shooting mass amount of people. So that's all we have to say. I just want to give my thoughts on these two brothers here and the Democratic lawmakers, and that Gloria Johnson, since she was still fortunate enough to still have her job, that she will continue to advocate for these brothers, even though she was there protesting, and just make some changes here for District 52. And also too, he was just talking about like things, and specifically in Shelby County, that our ancestors were lynched, you know, just standing up for what's right. They went through Jim Crow so we can have the rights that we have now. But at the same time, I have to continuously to keep that legacy going for my ancestors and for my people and the generations that's not even here yet. We gotta change. We gotta move forward. So y'all tell me what y'all think, man. It's your thoughts here. Let's be respectful. It's your boy Young Jr. I love you guys. I'm out. Deuces.